What is going on, trainers? Stix10 here, and today I'm going to talk some more about Silph Arena factions. They dropped some new information. I'm really excited about factions. I think it is what Pokemon Go PvP needs right now. I think going to this team-based battles is going to be awesome because it's not just about you. It's about everybody on your team competing together to win. And so they did announce team pages, and registering your team should be live the week of April 12th. So by the time this video is up, it should be live. It might be live. We'll see. The whole week. So who knows? It might drop on like Saturday. So the team page is going to show each competitor and the position on the faction, as well as their current tier in the Silph Arena. It also shows logo, name, basic information, any of social media accounts, and then it will show you battle record and which conference you're battling in. So you can see here, this Head Bouncers has 7 battle wins, as matches played is 14, win-loss ratio is 50, and cycles competed is 1. You can see everybody's in there, and you can see how they've done. Each person is done in that, and then you can actually see there are going to be 4 regions for this. So we've got LATAM, and then we've got North America, we've got Europe, and then Asia, I believe is the other one. So you're going to create your faction, you're going to put in the team info, the logo, all that stuff. As far as the region goes, you can compete in any region you want to. However, I would recommend you stick to the region you're in, because you will be expected to play battles during the specific time for that region. So that is important to note there. And then there you go. You can put all your social channels in there as well. And then your owner, which the team owner, is going to be the one that puts all this information in. They're also going to be the one that adds the team members in. And it's going to send them an invite link. Once the roster is filled out, then you'll select a team captain. The captain can be any member of the faction, including the owner. And they'll be the only person able to assign positions and swap at the start of a bout. So basically, on the Monday of a bout, you will set your rosters and get all that figured out, and then you will later in the week you'll set your actual the teams in there, your team of 6 for that, and then Thursday through Sunday you'll battle for that. So important dates to note here: week of April 12th, faction creation opens. April 25th, registration for the first preseason cycle opens. May 5th, the preseason cycle 1 begins. So May 5th, important date to note there. You will want to be registered before that. That is going to be the preseason. It is going to be 5 weeks. So there will be 5 bouts that you have to compete in. So gather your team of 7 or 8 people. You will have to have at least 7 people to compete in Silph factions. And so get those people together, start planning it out. And here you go. Let's go into a little bit more info here. Team rosters and positions and regions. If you guys are unfamiliar with this, it's going to be 7-on-7, 7v7. And so you're going to have 4 field specialists, which is going to be a rotating meta known as a battlefield. So it'll be similar. And maybe 1 month it's Prismatic Cup, or, it'll be a specialized thing for that. It will be in the Great League as far as where we're right now. And then you will have your Great League specialist, your Ultra specialist, and your Master specialist. Great League has no restrictions. However, Ultra does have, you can only use 1 legendary or mythical, and then only 1 starter allowed. And then Open Master League, you can only use 1 legendary or mythical. Megas are banned in all of the roles in this. And then your 8th team member is going to be an alternate, and they don't have to play every week. They may not play at all. They're just a substitute. Basically, if like your field specialist 3 can't make it, is doing something or whatever, you would have to substitute them in at the beginning of the week. So it's very important you guys are communicating, making sure your teams are available and all of that. So there's the specialist roles, and then your battle pairings, basically 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on to 7, and then the 4 regions, which we talked about already, Europe, Asia, and Pacific. And then team can only battle in a single region each cycle. So there you go. And then we will go back up into cycles and seasons and everything. So each one is going to have a certain number of cycles. For the preseason, there's 2 cycles. The first one's 5 weeks, and then after, which is going to be Swiss. And then after that, I don't know if they put in here. So bout is basically the 1 week is the bout. So it's 7 3-battle matches, 1 per team member. So basically, you're tying yourself down to 3 battles per week, plus any of the practice and everything else that's going to go into this. So Monday, you set your positions, your specialist for one of your, all that stuff. Any of your subs need to be done on Monday. Tuesday through Wednesday, you set your rosters. After your positions are set, you have 2 days to make any changes to the roster. 6, only need to re-register if you're making changes to the roster. The system will automatically register the same team as the previous bouts if no changes are made. So and then Thursday through Sunday, you battle the opponents. All registration and battle deadlines are set to 23:59 UTC in your local time. And so there you go. You can see a season, and then we have cycle 1, which is going to consist of 5 bouts, and then you would move on to cycle 2, 3, 4. Competitor tiers. So all new teams are going to start off in qualifying tier, and then they will move up into upper tiers. So we have bronze, silver, gold, etc. Will each be limited to 8 teams. So, and they are going to do a round robin for that, with the top 2 performing teams in each tier being promoted up 1 tier, while the bottom 2 will move down. So there will be, as this goes along, you will see people, moving up and moving down. And then, so there is an exemption to that. And silver tier to gold, we will see only 1 top competitor from silver go to gold. And they will need to face the last place team in gold tier to actually be promoted. So I think that's actually, I'm pretty hyped for that. I like how that's going to be. And so that is pretty cool. So it is going to be a 2-cycle long preseason. Like we already said, 5-week long. And teams will be, for the first cycle of Swiss pairing, teams will then be split into preliminary tiers based on performance for cycle 2. And if you miss the initial one, you can always join at a later point. So very cool. Hopefully you guys are excited as I am about Silph Arena factions. I think it's a really great addition to Pokemon Go PvP. Obviously community driven. I think it's kind of what's missing from a lot of Pokemon things right now. There's not a lot of team-based things. I know Pokemon Unite is coming out, which I think is going to fill that void somewhat. But I think if I look at other mobile games, they have a lot of team-based things where esports can kind of come more in. Like if you look at Clash Royale, that's one that I think of that, it's singles based for the most part, but there is a lot of elements where they bring in, teams to compete in their esport for the prize pool and everything like that. And I think it just adds to it. So I think this is a great step. I love what Silph is doing with this. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of Silph Arena factions. I know I kind of rambled a little bit, but hopefully that gives you a good idea of what is going on with Silph Arena. And I know I, for one, am very excited about it. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. If you guys are going to compete, if you've already put a team together, definitely. Also, I will want to feature some teams. So if you guys have a team, and you maybe you're practicing or something like that and want to be featured, or one of your bouts you want to feature that, let me know. You can always send me a DM on Twitter. Those are open, and submit your videos there. Let me know who you're fighting and everything like that. So as always, guys, I want to thank my Patreon supporters, and like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done that already. And as always, keep on battling.